So you have a video interview coming up and you're wondering what to expect and how to even prepare for one. Maybe you're wondering how to maintain good eye contact and how to make sure your audio comes through okay and how to ensure you have good lighting. Well, you're in luck because in this video, I'm sharing 7 simple steps to help you nail your next video interview. And stick around until the end to learn where you can find a free interview guide cheat sheet to help you prepare for some of the most difficult interview questions. If we've never met before, I'm Heather Austin from ProfessorAustin.com, and on this channel, I teach professionals just like you how to build your personal brand so that you can land your dream job and grow in a field you love. If you're new to my channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below. Also, hit the bell notification so you're notified when I host a live training or publish a new video every week. Video interviews are becoming the standard for almost every industry. Not only are they more cost-effective than in-person interviews, but they also take less time and they promote good social distancing in the case of a pandemic. So whether this is your first, second, or 100th video interview, I'm sharing 7 easy steps you can take to nail your next video interview. I'm even gonna tell you what you can do if you face technical difficulties during that interview. Step number 1, do your research. I always bring this up in every job interview video that I do, and it's because it's such an important part of the process. If you haven't already done plenty of research on the position, the company, and the employees before you apply for the position, now is your time to do it. Between now and your interview is the most crucial period, and if you think you've learned all that you can, keep digging. Study the job posting in and out. I recommend printing out the job posting and highlighting keywords and keyword phrases that show up multiple times in the job posting. Also, find out who you will be interviewing with. If that person has a LinkedIn page, study their LinkedIn page to learn what they do for the company and what some of their greatest accomplishments are. Study the company website. Make sure you understand their mission statement and what they've done in the news recently. If you can show your interviewer that you have done your research, it will prove to them that you are serious about the position and the company. Do not skip this step, even if you are short on time. I can't tell you how many times I've met with a client or a student who has been thrown for a loop during the interview because the interviewer asked them a question about the company to test their knowledge and they couldn't answer it. And speaking of being short on time, if you have an interview in the next 30 minutes, 60 minutes, or even in the next 24 hours, take a look at this video right here where you'll learn the best last-minute job interview prep tips. I'll also link the video down below. Now tell me in the comments down below, when you're learning more about a company, do you like to visit their website to gain more insight into who they really are, or do you like to visit their social media platforms? Tell me down below. The second tip to nailing your next video interview is to prepare for interview day. The night before the interview, get everything ready, including what you're going to wear. And when you're deciding what you're going to wear, choose something that you would wear to an in-person interview. Now, because it's a video interview, you'll want to stick with more neutral colors, something that's not going to be too distracting or something that's not going to wash you out. However, if you want to show your personality, don't be afraid to add a little bit of color. You can wear jewel-toned colors because those translate really well on camera. If possible, print out your resume and the job posting, or at least have it up on the screen in front of you. You can occasionally glance at these as your notes to help guide your interview answers. And you may even want to have a pen and a piece of paper in front of you to take notes. You should also prepare a list of questions that you ask your interviewer. This is an important part of the job interview that you need to be ready for. This is your chance to learn more about the company and the position and to prove to your interviewer that you can see yourself working there. And if you're wondering what questions to ask in your video interview, take a look at this video right here. I'll also place a link for you down below. Step number 3 to help you nail your next video interview, pick the right setting. The key here is to choose something professional and not distracting. And you need to pay attention to your lighting. It's best to place yourself in natural light, such as a large window. This is going to do wonders for your skin tone. You want to pick lighting that helps you be seen, but that doesn't wash you out. Now, if it's in your budget and you don't have access to a large window, you'll definitely want to get your hands on some sort of video conferencing lighting. One of my favorites is the Lume Cube. You can attach the Lume Cube to any desktop, laptop, or iPad. I'll place a special link for you down below where you can grab your own Loom Cube. And with so much video conferencing happening right now, you'll be able to use your Loom Cube with your future employer for your future virtual meetings. If you decide you want to use your smartphone for your video interview, I would recommend something like this for your lighting. This option not only provides a light, but it also provides a cell phone holder so you can be hands-free during your interview, allowing you to take notes and not have a shaky camera. I'll place a quick access link for you down below for this option as well. To help you get ready for interview day, make sure you download your free copy of the interview guide cheat sheet to help you prepare for some of the most difficult interview questions asked. I'll provide a link for you down below for that as well. Step number 4, set up your equipment. Once you get your location just right and your lighting is spot on, choose and set up your equipment in the space you'll be interviewing in. A smartphone will work all right if that's what you need to use for your video interview, but an external monitor or a laptop is even better because then you can attach an external webcam, which we'll talk more about in just a second, and you'll have more control over the window because it's bigger. Whether you're on a smartphone or a computer, I recommend using headphones or AirPods to cut out all that background noise and to make sure you can hear your interviewer clearly. My favorite option is Apple EarPods if you can fit it into your budget, or another more affordable option is Apple EarPods. I'll place a special link for you down below where you can grab yours today. One of the biggest mistakes I see candidates make during video interviews is when their camera is not at eye level. Most of the time it's way below eye level. So prop up your laptop or computer on a sturdy set of boxes or books. And if it fits into your budget, one of my favorite options for a laptop stand is this one right here. Not only is it sturdy and portable, but it also ventilates your laptop so it doesn't overheat during your interview. I'll share a link with you below to access this stand. Once your computer is placed in the right spot, you need a webcam that will capture clarity and quality. Remember, body language is just as important in a video interview as it is in an in-person interview. And a good webcam will go a long way. One of my favorite options is this one right here. It's the same webcam I use every single day for my own video conferencing sessions. I'll place a link for you down below where you can grab your own webcam. And just a heads up, if you're looking to network with other professionals just like you, jump in and join my free private Facebook group, The Career Club. It's the perfect place online to ask questions about anything career related, get feedback, share your wins, and build relationships. I'll place a link for you down below. Step number 5, test your equipment. You're gonna wanna work out any kinks and figure out any issues before interview day. So test your equipment before the day of the interview, or at the very least an hour before the call. Make sure you have a strong internet connection. Make sure your smartphone or your laptop is powered up 100% and that it's connected to a power source. Check that your audio and video are connected properly and that you know how to turn them on and off. And the best way to test everything is to just do a test call. This is also a great way to make sure any software or applications are downloaded properly and ready to go. For example, if your video interview is going to be conducted using Zoom, you'll need to make sure that the latest version of Zoom is installed on your device. You'll also need to create your own free Zoom account. Once your account is created and uploaded to your device, you'll want to do a test call with a friend. Experiment with your audio, video, and connection. Make sure that your friend can hear you clearly and that you can hear your friend. Pay special attention to the audio quality, the video quality, and make sure there is no echo. Fully testing out your equipment before the interview will help you catch any mishaps that might happen during interview day. This leads us to step number 6, and that is to smile. Over video, it's so much harder to show your emotion and to connect with someone than in person. So during a video interview, you have to turn up your positivity to make sure they are aware of how interested you are in the job. And one of the best ways to do this is by smiling. Avoid the temptation to stare at yourself. And when you're talking, you also need to avoid staring at the interviewer on the screen. As best you can and deliberately, make sure you stare at the camera and smile. Now, this is me looking at myself on camera. This is me looking directly at the camera into the lens. This is what I want you to do when you're in your next video interview. I know this might feel awkward, but trust me, me, it shows more interest and it helps the interviewer better connect with you. Step number 7 to nailing your next video interview is to increase your energy level. Just like you need to increase your positivity, you also need to increase your energy level. It's easy to come across as bored or boring during a video interview, so you have to work extra hard against that tendency. To make sure you get strong, positive energy across, sit up straight and smile. It's a lot harder to sound upbeat on video, so you need to try to engage a little bit more than if you were in real life. To increase your energy level, it might be helpful to run a couple laps around your living room or do 10 jumping jacks right before the call. It might seem silly, but letting out some of your stress through exercise and raising your heart rate will let go of a lot of tension before the interview and will allow you to speak with more energy. Now tell me in the comments what's one thing you like to do to increase your energy before an interview. I know I told you I was gonna share with you 7 steps to help you land your next video interview, but I have a bonus step for you, and that is to not let technical difficulties throw you off guard. Here's the thing, in the day and age that we are living in, there are bound to be technical issues. You might have a child walk in on you during an important interview question, or your cat might jump into frame, or your audio might not be connected properly. Either way, these things are bound to happen now and again. Just like when I was recording this video for you, this is what happened. You're gonna wanna work out any kinks. You're gonna wanna work out the smallest thing can throw you off your guard during a video interview, and if you let it, it can get you stressed and flustered. Don't be afraid to have an open conversation with your interviewer about this, or to crack a joke about the situation. You may even need to tell them that you need to disconnect and reconnect, or worst case scenario, reschedule the interview. Don't let it ruin your day. Move on and know that if the company can't handle some minor technical issues, it might not be the company that you want to work for. And remember, preparing for a video interview is a lot like preparing for an in-person interview. So don't forget to download your free copy of the interview guide cheat sheet, where you'll learn how to answer some of those commonly asked interview questions. I'll place a link for you down below. And if you're not landing the job interviews you really want, it could be your resume. Take a look at this video right here, where you'll learn how to write the best resume possible to help you land more interviews and better job offers. I'll also link the video down below. And if you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button down below. Be sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and I will see you in the next video.